Hey guys, it's Megan. Welcome to the back storage room, and today we are doing an unboxing. So all of our funds had to be spent by a couple of Fridays ago, I guess it was, and I thought I had $300 left to buy stuff for the rest of the year. And I thought, okay, I've got a few days to spend $300. That'll be easy to do on books, obviously. I found out I had $700 left. Yeah, I did. That was a surprise. Turns out the bookkeeper had taken some funds from my other library account, and so I had more left in the one that it was going to expire first. Anyway, I just spent $700 in a few days, which is super easy to do, obviously. But I ordered Amazon stuff. Here we go. So these all have to be processed and cataloged, which I can link my videos down below if you want to see about processing and cataloging. But I knew I had plenty of time to do it. We have like the rest of May. I have library TAs that help with all this stuff. So I thought, you know what, I will get them cheaper so I can order more books. And also the book companies that I order from take forever for all, you know who you are, book companies. They take forever to come in. And I needed these books here like ASAP so that we could actually work on them while we have the time to do so before we move to the new school. So I'm going to unbox them with you today and then start processing them literally now. I can't remember what all I ordered. Most of them are actually new releases. Sorry, the camera is going to be a little shaky because you were on the table where I'm opening these books. I literally have not even opened them yet. And yeah, most are new releases. I think some are books that were lost and I'm just buying a new copy. Oh, the first thing I don't think was even a book. Oh yeah, it is. There's some things in here that aren't even going to be books, ironically. And we'll just see what they are. Some office supplies. Oh, I ordered this because our copy is lost. Oh, by the way, Amazon, I think I've mentioned this in my other unboxing videos. They always send schools like damaged versions of books because they know that we're not going to send them back and that we don't care. And it's really sad, but you know, and I do care, but I'm not going to send it back just because it's a little damaged. But this is a little bit older book, like a kind of a mystery or something. I don't know, mystery thriller kind of thing, I think. 2018, but our copy was lost. I swear it was checked out to a teacher. Well, it was, and she said she turned it back in, but I cannot find it along with some other books. But I really think that students would like this one, so I wanted to replace it. So that's just, where am I going to start stacking all these? I don't actually know. That's literally all that was in that entire box. I'm just gonna start throwing them on the floor. I'm just gonna grab them at random. I feel like this is my birthday, which it is almost my birthday. So a week from tomorrow is my birthday, and I'm very sad about it because I'm right now my favorite number in age, and I'm about not to be, so I'm very sad. Oh, look, this one's like wrapped up. That's pretty. This is the is this the sequel or just the first one? Oh yeah, so we have this book called Son of the Mob that's really popular, and I have a bunch of copies of it, but we had lost the sequel, Hollywood Hustle, and I remember this was actually expensive. Like this was like $20 or $25 or something. I mean, it is hardcover, which I do try to order, you know, when I can for sure, if it's available, because obviously they last a lot longer. Well, it says 16, but I feel like I paid more for it. I think it's kind of not out of print, but a little harder to find, a little rarer to find. So I did pay quite a bit for this book. 2004, Gordon Corman, who's really popular. What else did he write? I don't know. More than 50 middle grade and young adult novels. So yeah, he's really popular. I think this is more almost like middle grade, but a lot of our students, of course, freshmen especially, still like it. So I had to get a copy that was lost. Sadly, I don't think the student paid for it. Probably somebody that moved. Like a lot of kids just move and we don't get our books back that way. This feels like just one book in here. It's sad that we're gonna have, I was gonna say it's sad that we're gonna have so many boxes. Boy, do I need some little boxes for stuff, like my desk stuff and everything when we're, you know, packing everything for the new school. So we have Vampirates, Demons of the Ocean, and I wanna say I ordered this. Did I really pay $26? Holy cow, it says I paid $26 for this book. If it's not the first one, it's one of the sequels. I can't remember. There was a reason I needed it because wow, this is really nice that I like these that are, oh wow, the pages are really kind of yellow. I think it's kind of old. We had lost this copy, or the first, oh wow, like literally imprinted onto the like end pages here. We have, I don't know, a poem or something. Let's see, is this what I think it is? It's either the first in a series or it's from 2005. It might be the first, but we have the series, and I looked to see, and they were actually really popular. Look at this. Some pages are this color, and all of a sudden it goes to a different color. Anyway, Vampires, Demons of the Ocean. I had to get a new copy, which eventually, I promise, there are some new releases in here somewhere. Where do we want to go next? Let's go here. Oh, okay. Let's see. Very satisfying. I'm probably not even going to cut all this out. Editing Megan, you decide whether you're going to cut all this out or not. Oh, I'm cheating and looking at the slip. What am I doing? One book again. Sorry, it's gonna be a lot of opening boxes with one book in them. They're Vicious Games. I think this was a brand new release that was highly recommended. It's blurbed on the back by Jessica Goodman, who I've heard of. I think she wrote The Counselors, yeah, that we did for Readapalooza last year. I'm guessing it's like a mystery thriller kind of thing, looks like. Cool. They're Vicious Games. I really like the cover. I think it looks really cool. It says it's a richly woven thriller that explores the lengths one girl will go to in a world of classism and corruption. Okay, sounds cool. I just looked at a lot of different websites to see, you know, popular books and what books I should order. And this is from the library store, but it's from, still from Amazon. So I'm thinking this might be more like book covering supplies. Let's see. Laminate. I'm sure you were very excited to know that we have more laminating film. We actually had quite a bit some left, but I wanted to make sure we had plenty because I couldn't order anything else for the rest of the year. And this 10-inch size is one of our most common sizes. We have other sizes too, like I think we have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't know. We have a lot of different inches, but I think this one is the most commonly used size. So I hopefully did not order too many paperback books to have to worry about using it. But I have one TA specifically who he is very like meticulous and pays attention to detail, and I trust him with using that. Ow. I just like grabbed the blade of the scissors. I trust him with laminating books. So let's see, one book. Oh, well, no, I thought I knew what it was. Oh, it's very small. This I see all over BookTube, ironically. I got this recommendation from BookTube. You're Not Supposed to Die Tonight, and I did not know it was that short. Look at that. It was the author of Cinderella is Dead, Kaylin Bayron. I've heard the name. I think she wrote something else too. I'm the final girl guaranteed to survive the night. So it's like a final girl kind of horror story thing, I think. Oh, This Wicked Fate, This Poison Heart. Yeah, I've heard of these. Okay. Spine-tingling camp slasher, but with characters you can't help but root for. At Camp Mirror Lake, terror is the name of the game, but can you survive the night? You're not supposed to die tonight. She can't die tonight because she's the final girl. That makes sense. I don't know. If this sounds good because it's so short, maybe I'll read this. It's only barely over 200 pages. This will be super popular in our library. It was blurred by the author of The Taking of Jake Livingston, which is also short. So I think I have a lot of students who really like horror, and they will definitely like a short horror novel. Apparently I'm just opening all, oh no. I was gonna say I'm opening all on this shelf and then we'll do this shelf. There are also at least 2 huge boxes on the bottom shelf. Holy cow. This might take much longer than I anticipated. I hope this video is not too long. I apologize if it is. What is this one? Maybe I should have opened all these beforehand, but you know, when's the time for that? Ooh, what is this? I think this was like an award winner. Gosh, that is one of the prettiest covers I've ever seen. Look at that. That's got to be one of my favorite covers. I wish I had this for that video I made about pretty young adult literature covers. The World Ended, Love Did Not. Oh my gosh. I love this cover. I just can't get over it. Oh my gosh, it's about zombies. A sapphic zombie story, infectious storytelling, a powerful love story at the heart of the book though. Oh my gosh. It's a debut novel, romance, but set against a post-apocalyptic backdrop. It says we all had to find our own coping methods when the world ended. Some of us hardened, some cracked, some shattered. So post-apocalyptic romance. Oh my gosh. Heart still beating. I love it. And it's so pretty. Oh, I hope it gets good reviews. Yeah, this is her first. She works at a doggy daycare. She's really young. Brooke Archer. Like literally she's way younger than me. She's probably like 10 years younger than me and she's already got a book. But that cover, that's going to get people right there. I'm going to put that front and center in the new library on display because it is so beautiful. And it was only $14.98. So if you want your own copy, it's only $15 on Amazon, which is really, really nice. Oh, there are a lot of books in this box. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, I finally got, I'm sure everybody's heard of this, Powerless. I did not know it was that big either. It's really chunky. This book is all over everything. TikTok, YouTube, wherever. Hunter hunted, destined for each other. It's like fantasy romance. And I hear, unfortunately, that it's not really that good. I just watched a video the other day where somebody said that it wasn't that great. It's 500 pages. And the font is itty bitty. That has to be the tiniest font I've ever seen in a young adult book. So I think the sequel's coming out really soon too. Obviously, I'll put this on some sort of like books of TikTok display or, you know, something like that. Oh, this one was an award winner as well in our, I think it was one of our Kentucky Book Award KPA nominees. There were 10 of them this year, and I think this was one of them, so I always order those. Throwback, I'm gonna assume it is realistic fiction. No one can blend family, humor, satire, and love into a single perfect story like Marine Goo can. Time travel, what? Throwback is a striking, heartfelt addition to the time travel canon. It's about Korean women. There's gonna be time travel. Throwback is as fun and feel good as your favorite 90s teen flick. Interesting. Is it about, oh, class of 95? Oh my gosh, is it about the 90s? She goes back to the 90s with the 90s attitude. Oh my gosh, I love the 90s. Well, now shoot, I'm gonna have to read this book. I didn't plan on adding very many of these to my TBR, but I guess I am. Oh, I see what the next one is already. It's the sequel to, or like companion novel or something to If He Had Been With Me, that's super, super popular. Unfortunately, it was not in hardcover. So I guess I could only get the paperback. And I think I ordered another copy of the first one of these. I don't know, we'll see if it's in there. But super popular, of course. I had to order it, couldn't get around it. And then we lost our copy of The Betrayed, which is the sequel to The Betrothed, which I'm pretty sure is a chunky book, maybe. But this one is itty bitty. These are still popular, the Kiera Cass books, the Selection series, all that. I think this is like a different series than the Selection series, but this one would have been lost, so replaced our copy of those. I did get rid of some of our copies of Kiera Cass books because we had like way too many copies of them. So this one looks little. I'm gonna guess that maybe this one is not a book. I mean, I could be totally wrong. No, it's a book. Totally wrong. One book. It's a hardcover. Oh, this is another Kentucky Book Award nominee. Pieces of Me. 14 bucks. Can't beat that for a hardcover. She has to face the past to find her future. Face her past. This is a chilling yet empathetic look into dissociative identity disorder. Interesting. And yeah, this is it older? No, 2023. Yeah, this had to have been one of the Kentucky Book Award books, but I don't know this author. Kate McLaughlin? Oh, of course this is damaged, like water damaged or something right here, because that's what Amazon sends us. That's what we're used to at this point. But yeah, so there's that one. I need to order more realistic fiction because I do feel like I order a lot of mystery, a lot of romance, a lot of fantasy, a lot of thrillers, horror. Don't order as much realistic fiction, but I really should. Oh, this might be hot chocolate. I ordered hot chocolate for my Keurig, for my TAs on Fridays. No, it's books. But somewhere in here is probably going to be hot chocolate. Let's see. Last Girl Breathing. Beautiful. It says 8 years later, a murderer... Oh, a fled tore her family apart. 8 years later, a murderer sets out to kill those who remain. Lucy must uncover the truth of the past before she loses any more of her loved ones. Last Girl Breathing. And look, it's damaged. Are there any that aren't at this point? A few, maybe? Let's see where the damage is on this one. It's a game. How damaged will it be, and where will the damage be? Impossible Escape, a true story of survival and heroism in Nazi Europe. And it's got this little Association of Jewish Libraries. It's not... I don't know why I thought it might have been a graphic novel. This is one of the Kentucky Book Award books as well, so that is why I ordered that one. And it's really short, although the book itself is really like tall. Look at that. It's like a lot taller than a book and just bigger in general. But that one will be a KPA Book Award winner. Oh, is this the sequel to The Luminaries? Yes, it is. Look. The Hunt Continues, Nightmares Awaken, the highly anticipated sequel to The Luminaries. And I looked up to see, people do check out The Luminaries quite a bit in our library, like several times this year. So I thought, well, it's worth ordering the sequel. Wow, the sequel is tiny. Tall again, but tiny. I love the feeling. It's like, I don't know, it's not slick. It's very matte, like a matte finish. I love it. It's beautiful. 20 bucks. Can't beat that. It might have even been cheaper than 20 bucks. So that is the sequel to The Luminaries. I don't even know when it came out, but I feel like it's pretty new as well. Let's see how new it is. 2023. Okay. Oh, I ordered this whole series, This Woven Kingdom, because somebody at book club told me about it, and I don't know how we don't have it for the library. Tahira Mafi wrote the Shatter Me series, which is super, super popular still, and I think this one's more fantasy, whereas Shatter Me is more like dystopian. I'm gonna assume it's a fantasy romance. Yeah, story of clashing empires, forbidden romance, and long forgotten queens, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so this is a trilogy that is completed, and I ordered all 3. So they are all in some box. Who knows if they're in here. Oh, the sprayed edges. Look at this. Now, if you've watched any of my vlogs, you know I just posted a vlog recently where I read the first book in the series, Daughter of the Pirate King, and it was better than I expected. I gave it like 3.5 stars. It was mostly 4 stars until kind of the end, but this is the third and final book in the trilogy, Vengeance of the Pirate Queen, which I feel like is a spoiler. I guess she's gonna be the Pirate Queen, and that means her dad must die because right now she's the daughter of the Pirate King. And I'm like, what kind of spoiler? All these titles are spoilers. If you look at the title of the second book, it's a spoiler. But I had no idea it was going to have the sprayed edges. Maybe I did. Maybe I saw it on there. I don't know. Anyway, that is just beautiful. You can kind of see if you can hear them opening. Oh. Kind of. It's like you can sort of hear the pages coming apart. Anyway, that's beautiful. We will put this puppy on display. Too bad we don't have sprayed edges for the first 2 books in the series. But yeah, that's book number 3. This one's wrapped up. There's No Way I'd Die First. This is a brand new book, and I hear about it places. It might also be a KBA book, or it was on some list somewhere. Tag your it. Whoa, that's a weird feeling cover. Huh. The key to surviving a scary movie is to recognize that you're living in one. Ooh, an instant classic in horror. Sharp and sinister and gruesome, and another slasher. So boy, we're gonna have a good Halloween display with all these new slasher books for sure. Oh, and the final book in this box is a replacement for a lost book. This book was lost. The student who took it moved to another school, and we never got it back. We sent emails home, letters home, called home. Various people tried to help me get it back, but it is lost to us. And we only had the 1 copy, and of course it's so popular. And we have the sequel now, so I had to buy a new copy, nice hardback of Divine Rivals. Spoiler alert, I didn't make it through it. I read like 50 or so percent. Couldn't make it through that book. Okay. Next might be laminating, or not laminating film this time, but like the covers for the dust jackets in 2 different sizes. Okay, we're just gonna throw those over there. Don't need them right now. Wow, this poor room is going to be a mess after I get done in here. Oh, here's just a nice one. We can just kind of, I'm afraid to cut this open. Like, how am I gonna do this without tearing the book? I don't even feel where the book is in here. Also, these scissors are really bad. I'm so afraid I'm gonna cut the book. How do I know when it's open? Oh, I got a little bit of it open. All this for 1 book. Oh, I think I know what it is. Yep. Pumpkinheads by Rainbow Rowell. This is a graphic novel. Yep. Graphic novel. This is, Rainbow Rowell, and she is super popular in our library, and I loved Fangirl so much, so I had to order this, and we all love graphic novels around here, and I'm pretty sure, don't quote me, pretty sure it's a standalone. So, another good Halloween read for our students. Here's a big one. Oh my gosh, it's heavy. I think this must be something besides books. Like, did I order some other supplies? No, it's books. Holy cow. I guess it's just, oh, I see why it's so heavy. First of all, giant Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix right off the bat, because ours was so damaged, and it was not even hardcover. It was paperback, and it was literally falling apart. And I'm not taking books that are falling apart to the brand new school to be on our beautiful new shelves. So we got us a brand new, beautiful, very heavy copy. That'll be fun to put in a big heavy box of Order of the Phoenix. And then All This Twisted Glory. So this is the 3rd book, it says. It even tells you. I love it. On the back, look, book 1, book 2. They should all have that. That's great. So that's book 2. So somewhere, or book 3, somewhere in here is book 2 of the this Woven Kingdom series. And this is the sequel to Dance of Thieves, which I think is in one of these boxes also. Vow of Thieves we had, or Dance of Thieves we had and then lost because a student moved and we never got it back. And then this one is Vow of Thieves. It's just a duology. It's fantasy romance, and I think students will really, really love it, and it's beautiful. So I tried the first one, didn't make it through it. It's okay. We know I don't like fantasy romance, especially young adult. I just thought this was fun. Students love world record books, and it's been a while since I ordered a new one. And this one was YouTube World Records 2024. I thought that would just be something fun. So, trying to get some new nonfiction, because we did so much of our nonfiction that we needed something new. And you think, hey, Megan, we're almost done. 2 boxes. Yeah, plus there's the one on the bottom of the cart. I think it's like 2 more huge boxes. So we're going to go kind of quickly because I'm hungry and I want to go eat lunch. It's my lunchtime. Looks like there's several books in here. Give Me a Sign. That was a KBA book. It's literally, I think, about sign language. Yep. and deaf culture and its beautiful vastness and complexities. So there we go. And it is, I think, realistic fiction, maybe romance, coming of age story. Yeah, so I'm thinking realistic fiction. Oh, here's Dance of Thieves. I knew it was going to be in here. I mean, I'm not even going to open it right now, but yeah, Dance of Thieves, first in that series. Oh, I did order another copy if he had been with me. I couldn't remember if I did or not. But we just got the sequel, so now we can put both of them out there together. I don't even know if the other one's a sequel. It might just be more of like a companion novel or something. And then Dead Girls Walking, Murder Runs in the Family. And guess what? It's another like scary horror, blood-drenched slasher. What's up with these slashers? I don't know. Oh, this one's funny. Riotously funny and blood-drenched slasher. Okay, so the fact that it's also funny sounds pretty cool. So I'm gonna, oh, it says this is a black queer version of The Evil Dead. That's probably all we need to know. There we go. And the last box on top. Oh my God, there's so little time left. I'm gonna go to lunch. Okay, what's another world record book? World Soccer Records. I ordered this for a reason. You're like, why in the world do you get this? It's because we have a huge group of students who love soccer, boys and girls really, but especially boys, but they absolutely love soccer. They check out every soccer book we have, and I got this just for them. They're going to be so excited. They're, I think, sophomores this year, so they'll be coming back next year, and they will get to read that, and they will love it. So on the bottom, this random book, book one in a series that was lost, I think it was. Looks like a border sticker. Remember like the old border stores? That's what their little stickers look like or something. I don't know. Anyway, some kind of random sticker. Some kind of manga series. This, I think we had like the rest of the series, but book one was lost or something like that. I can't remember. Okay, 2 boxes left. They're the 2 biggest ones, and I can't even get them out of here. One of these might be the hot chocolate. And then we can be done. Oh, books. Does that mean the other one's hot chocolate? Oh, it's hot chocolate. 2 big things of hot chocolate and some books all packed in. So let's just get out books. Looks like 5 books and hot chocolate. Who knows what the other one is? Is it even books? Oh, Star Splitter is a sci-fi, like a hard sci-fi, I think it is. I was the first thing I remembered. Oh, that sounds awesome. This is, and it's tiny too, another KBA book. Oh, here's the damage on this one. It's just kind of messed up on the front and here too. This is a KBA book, and they usually don't put sci-fi on there. It's set in the year 2199. It's a survival story, self-determination, in this haunting, pulse-pounding sci-fi novel from Edgar Award-winning author Michael J. Kirby that spans both space and time. And it's short, and I'm assuming it's a standalone. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. I think we're gonna have a lot of students who really like this. I don't order enough new science fiction. So there we go. Oh, I got this because it's a real true crime story. And true crime stories are so popular in our library. Real stories, real teens, real consequences. About 1971 in Coronado, a small Southern California beach town. There was a 17-year-old kid named Eddie who was a skilled waterman and avid surfer. And does he die? Oh, he is illicitly packing across the border. What? Okay, now it's lunchtime. I need to go eat lunch. I don't know. Smugglers. I don't know. True crime story. Oh, swim team to drug smuggling. There we go. The kids will love that. Second book in that series, This Woven Kingdom. New copy of Walk to Remember. Ours was lost. Wow, I like this new cover. And, ooh, beautiful. And it just feels so cool. Looks very fallish. Together, which is Prince Honor book, apparently. National Book Award finalist. This was a KBA book. This kid isn't supposed to have a dog, but he has a dog. If anything happens to the dog, I'll be very mad. It's an emotional, that means probably something happens to the dog, and a timely, hopefully, story of one teen's resilience and one community's ability to unite in the face of unthinkable hardships. Not for me, but there it is. Last box. This is it. Let's go to lunch. Oh, it's books. I was hoping I could just be like, okay, it's supplies. Oh, it is some other random stuff too, though. Oh, wow. What the heck is up with this cover? I knew this was a short book, but I didn't know. Why is the cover only on part of the book? What the heck? Anyway, Green Lights, Matthew McConaughey. Our English department has a bunch of copies of this, but now the library has one too. And, you know, audiobook. I read the audiobook and it was so good because he reads it. I had a little bit of budget left for like a couple dollars, and I bought some random suckers as presents, as prizes for things to give out to kids. Oh, one of my TAs recommended this one, and I'd heard about it online as well, but I also heard it wasn't as good as people think it was. I don't know. It's definitely fantasy. I don't know if it's a romance too. It's a South Asian inspired fantasy debut. I'm hoping it won't be super hardcore on the romance, but you know, you never know. So anyway, very, very beautiful. Just a couple more, 2 more books left. The newest in the Eragon series. There were 4 books in the original series, and I think this is actually in the actual real series, like continuing. Yeah, it's truly continuing the original Eragon series. Also, this thing is massive, and I'm sure students will still read it anyway if they read Eragon. And our last book is the Guinness World Records 2024. Have to buy that. Kids still love reading those. These things fall apart though like no other. They're just terribly made apparently. Like they really just fall apart. If anybody has any advice for how to keep these from falling apart, please let me know. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching this massive book unboxing video. I'm so excited to get ready to process all these and get them on the shelves. I did a little display here. I can show you. I'll put it here. I did a little display in our front window display case about these books, and I put a link to like a YouTube short on a QR code. I figured that'd be better than just doing like a whole book trailer or something. And most of these are so new, they don't have book trailers. So we just did QR codes that link to YouTube Shorts videos, which was so fun as part of my job to watch YouTube Shorts about these books. Anyway, so this was hopefully to get some hype going for the new school, because where we can't like check out books anymore this year, I thought, well, we can kind of get them excited for next year. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you again soon with not $700 more books. So at least there's that. Bye.